I'm so glad you commented this because this is a perfect explanation about what is actually happening um, in a neurotypical experience. And it's the reason that a neuroatypical socializing experience is so drastically different from a neurotypical person's. And it's also the reason that um, socializing can be so draining for neurodivergent people, whether you have ADHD, autism, anxiety. Your brain lacks the filter that a neurotypical person's does. So, for someone who does not have a neurodivergent condition, their brain automatically registers all of that extra information as background, as it automatically gets registered as not important. But for a atypical person or neurodivergent person, your brain lacks the filter necessary to not have to do so much processing. And whatever your brain takes in, it has to process. So you're literally receiving, your brain is receiving much more information about your environment, whether it's important or not. It's taking in way more information about your environment than it even needs to. So it's literally working harder than it needs to be, and it makes your experience so much more uh, draining because your brain is working harder. And when I learned that, so the work situation that I used in the video was an actual situation. And for some reason, I just kind of, the next day, I was just thinking about my experience, and I was like, this feels very, very much like a neurodivergent way of socializing, and indeed it is. And her explanation is spot on. That's the reason why, and that's what's happening in your brain as a neurodivergent person versus someone who is not neurodivergent.